Welcome everybody, I'm Jules, and today we're going to do 20 minutes of back-focused Pilates. So really just working on your postural muscles, getting out of any hunching and scrunching that may have come into your life in the past couple of months, or maybe longer than that, and just really focusing on getting you sitting nice and tall and upright and broad so that you can walk with confidence and grace. All right, we're gonna start on all fours. Stack those shoulders right over the wrists and the hips right over the knees. You wanna make sure here that you're not shifting backwards like this, but really keeping the weight forward. And the abdominals are gonna work even harder here if you just shift an inch even further forward. If that feels like too much for you, just really try and stack it up, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, okay? From this position, we're gonna start with some serratus dips. So first, take a breath in. Exhale, hug the belly button up towards the spine. Imagine you've got that hot zipper on. And then we're gonna take a few shoulder shrugs here, sinking the chest towards the mat and then picking the chest up. You're flossing the arm bone against the shoulder blade here. And I'm turning my head to look at you, but really I want that chin tucking slightly toward the chest so that you can lengthen the back and sides of the neck. Almost like you're trying to give yourself a little double chin here. It might feel kind of weird, but we're preventing ourselves from doing this, which is really hard on the back of the neck, and also this, which is gonna promote rounding and curving of the spine, which we don't. So aiming for that neutral chin, and I just caught myself there because I was starting to stick my chin out a little bit. So I really wanna keep that chin tucked slightly toward the chest and unlock those elbows. So if you notice here, that's my locked elbow, which is gonna be a little bit easier to do, but unlocking those elbows, just bringing a micro bend, is gonna make my upper arms, triceps, and biceps. I just pointed to my lower arm, but I meant triceps and biceps. Shrugging those shoulders for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay nice and lifted and unlock those elbows. So you're working with those unlocked elbows a little bit harder in the arms here. Tuck the toes, hover the knees 3 inches above the mat. Press those hands down firmly into the floor and make sure that you didn't just collapse here. Remember your serratus dip? Feel like you're dragging your hands back towards your thighs. Pick the belly button up, lengthen through the spine, stay really nice and square here. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lift those hips up, downward facing dog. So this dog is really nice to open up the lats, open up the chest, and open up the back. I want you to press through all of the knuckles of your fingers, not just into the heel of the hand, but all of the knuckles to take some weight out of the wrist. Widen those sitting bones and really stick that tailbone way up to the ceiling. If it feels good, you can shift side to side here, wagging that tailbone, giving some nice deep breaths down the backs of the legs. Stretching out the spine and also opening the front of the body and the chest. So really reach those armpits toward the upper thighs, opening this whole front of the body here. Inhale, peel forward to a high plank. Collarbones are broad, belly button is hugging up in towards the spine. We're just gonna stay here. Imagine that your mat is a piece of paper and you could tear it apart. So I'm gonna activate again those upper arms and my upper back as well as I see if I can pull my mat widthways apart. Belly button hugging up, ribs are hugging up towards the spine. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, inhale, arch the back. Nice gentle cat-cow. Exhale, round up through the shoulder blades. I like to tent up onto the fingertops here. Inhale, arch the back. I just get a little bit more range of motion when I'm tenting up on those fingertops. Round through the spine. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round up through the spine. Inhale, arch, and now we take this into a circle, moving the head, the ribs, the hips, the tailbone. I'm imagining that my spine is a jump rope and I'm making a big circle with it. And reverse that. Let it feel good. How can you move in a way that feels like a relief and a release for your spine, for your back, for your neck? Coming back to all fours. Remember your serratus dips and come to that nice lifted position once more. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. Okay, that's gonna test your stability there. And now press really firmly into the floor to lift your chest up. and slowly float that left arm out in front of you. Notice if your right knee starts to pick up a little bit, and try and get the weight in both knees and both points of contact on the floor and into the hand without shifting over to that right side. You want to stay really squared here. Deep breath in, reach through those fingertips, energy through those fingertips, slowly float it down. As you bring the arm down, try not to sink here, rather stay lifted and reach the right arm out in front of you. And again, you might feel that left leg start to kick out. See if you can keep the weight in all three of these points equally. It's hard because you're gonna wanna put the weight into that right knee, but you wanna even out the pelvis here, keep it really stable. Slowly float that right arm down. Keep going at your own pace here, alternating one side at a time, and notice if you can feel your hip bones, okay? So you really wanna focus on the pelvis, staying nice and neutral. And each time you reach that arm out in front of you, I want you to see if you can reach it a little higher without lifting the side of the waist up. Just reaching into that shoulder mobility and opening the upper back, okay? Exhaling on the effort, keeping the standing arm unlocked, and it's harder than it looks, especially if you're really keeping those hips forward and not letting them slide back. Last time, just like that. This time, you're gonna bring those knees a little closer together, and you're gonna reach the left arm and the right leg back. Start with the right ball of the foot on the floor. In this position, actually bring the left fingertips to the floor like this. So make sure you're really nice and square. You're not tipping, you're not rocking and rolling, really nice and square and centered. On your exhale, float the thumb and the heel up. Inhale, tap down. Up and down. Staying lifted in the chest, keeping that belly button lifted. We're here for 4, take it a little bit faster. And 3. And 2, make sure you're not dumping into the low back. And 1, we stay lifted. We open out to the side, zip up to the center. Side to the center. Side, zip it up. Side, zip it up. 3 more, it's 4. That's 3. 2, and 1. This time we hold it out to the side, we pulse up to the ceiling. Lift that right arm, working hard, the back is working. Pulse a little higher, keep the belly button lifted. We're here for 4, and 3, and 2. We're almost there, hold it up. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Press. Open out on that long diagonal. So I'm not zipped up to the center here, I'm holding out long. Bring the hand to the thigh, open it back out. So you're coming into like half of an X here. And my right arm is really working hard. Last time, obliques are working, back is working. And replace. Shift those hips back into a child's pose. Tent up on the fingertops and let those hips shift side to side. Deep, full breaths, breathing in between those shoulder blades. Round up to sit on those heels. Take those fingertips behind you. We're gonna open up the front of the body. Fingertips point back. Pubic bone lifts towards the navel. Lift those hips up. Squeeze the glutes. If it feels good, let that head go. And let those hips come back to the heels. Shake out your wrists. Take your right arm across the chest, hug it in tight. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Circle that head. And circle it the other way. Release, shake it out. Arms really heavy in the sockets. We come back, we do it on the other side, okay? That right arm is tired, now it gets to float up off the floor. Bring the knees a little closer together, really stacking this up nice and square, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the belly button in towards the spine, push the floor away. This time, we float right pinky in front, left ball of the foot behind. Now, if you find that your hand is making a diagonal, bring it right underneath that shoulder. That's gonna help you a lot, it's gonna keep your stability. We float it up. We tap it down. Nice and slow, floating up. And tapping down, keeping belly hugging into spine. Take it a little bit faster. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Four more. 4, 3, and I'm aiming for the finger and the toe to touch at the same time. Last time, we hold it up, open out to the side, long X back to the center, half an X, out and in. We already did the other side of the X, now we have to complete it. Out and in, long spine. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, holding out to the side. We pulse it up. Woo! Feeling those obliques work. The back is opening up, strengthening. Keep the belly button lifted, keep the ribs heavy, and hold it up there. We bring the right hand to the left thigh, crossing the body, pressing into that thigh to get those obliques engaged, reaching long on that diagonal. Press, rounding the spine, opening it back out wide. So again, we're not just reaching front and back here, we're reaching long, expanding through the spine, expanding through the chest, making that left arm work and the right obliques work. Woo! Make sure the body is full of breath. Let's do 2 more. Last time. Place that arm back down, sink back into that juicy child's pose. Tent up on the fingertops, wiggle the hips side to side. Round up to sit on those heels. This time you're gonna come up high on the knees, interlace those fingers behind the back, squeeze your glutes, push the hips forward, roll those shoulders back. Part of working the back is making sure that the chest is really nice and open. If it feels good, you can shift the hips back and put the crown of the head on the floor. Only if that feels good. If that feels rough on your neck at all, keep it up nice and high. Deep inhale and exhale. Let those arms swing heavy in the sockets. Take that left arm across the chest, hug it in tight. Tip the left ear to the left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Half circle. Reverse that. And really let it go. And shake out those wrists. So good. Okay, last thing on all fours. If you feel like you need a little wrist stretch here, flip the hands over. Let's all do this because it feels good. So we're opening up the pathway here. A lot of times because we use our phones and our technology and we're hunching and scrunching those forearm muscles up. This is really nice to open it up. And I like to take a cat-cow here. So inhale, arching, which is also good for the back. And exhale, curling. If that feels like too much for your forearms, you can just take a little shift forward and back. Otherwise, take another cat-cow because it feels so good. Maybe circle that cat-cow. And reverse that circle. So good. Flip those hands back over. Again, shoulders stacking over wrists, hips over knees. So we don't want the hips back here because then we're losing our abdominal engagement. And we also don't want the arms further out in front of our shoulders. So we want to shift, feel those abs engage, belly hugging in towards the spine. This time, press that left hand really firmly into the floor. Reach your left ball of the foot behind you. And now you're going to peel the right fingertips up and twist, open. This is opening the chest, opening the back. Rotating that left shoulder down, deep breath in. And then slowly zip everything back into the center line. Right ball of the foot reaches out behind you. Push that ball of the foot into the floor, press that right hand into the ground. Peel the left fingertips up, twist, open the chest, open the back. Slowly bring it back in. So I don't want you guys to collapse here. I want you to keep using those abdominals to slowly bring everything back in. Knee and hand touch at the same time. How about that? And we peel it up a little bit smoother and bring it back in. and peel it up. And bring it back in, opening the chest and the back here. So like I said, anytime we're gonna work that back, we also wanna open through the chest. Let's take that 2 more times. Nice and slow, using that transitional moment to really test your abdominal stability. So can you hover the knee and float it back in instead of collapsing there, really twisting, opening the chest and the back. So good. Okay, come all the way down onto your belly. Arms are reaching out nice and long here, like Superwoman. Legs are mat width apart. Forehead is pressing into the floor. On your next exhale, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Hug the belly button into the spine and float the right arm and the left leg up off the floor. Slowly come down. Left arm and right leg float up. Slowly float down. Keep going. As I reach my arm and leg up, I'm trying to extend as far as I can through the fingers and the toes, really reaching them far away from each other. I'm also trying not to let my hips wiggle side to side here. One more on each side. See if I can lift a little higher here without dumping into the low back. So really reaching long. Okay, now on my next exhale, I'm gonna float just the legs up. Inhale, both legs down. Exhale, both legs up. I'm still trying to hug the belly button in toward my spine, so I'm not dumping into the low back. Lengthening my tailbone towards my heels. I'm gonna come up onto the fingertips here to give myself a little bit more extension. Last time. Hold those legs up. Now, energy through the fingertips. Peel the fingertips up off the floor as you peel your head and shoulders up. The chin stays tucked slightly to the chest, so again, we're not craning the neck. We're keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Torso down. Torso peels up. Torso down. Torso peels up. Thinking of the body like a fan. And Winnie's gonna come say hi in the frame in a second. Up and down. And up. Now everything's going down and up. Everything down. Everything up. Energy through fingers and toes. Everything down. Everything up. Down. Everything up. We're almost there. You guys are doing great. All the way down. Lengthen everything up. Hold it there and we pulse the arms and legs. Hi, Weenie. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake those hips side to side. Good. Last but not least, bring those arms out nice and wide, fingertips on the floor, and we're gonna ripple up, undulating through the spine. The belly button lifts up first, the head lifts up last. Shoulders dripping down the back. Make sure they're not hiking up like this. And then you melt down, belly button first, head last. Belly button lifts up first, coming into that expressive spine, chest and head. And if fingertips aren't comfortable, you can press the whole hand into the floor. Opening the chest, opening the back. We're here for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Peel it all the way up and stay there. Right shoulder forward. Back to center. Left shoulder forward. Back to center. And now just take a little wiggle side to side, rolling those shoulders back. Almost like something's on your back and you're trying to get it up. We're here for 4, 3, get that thing off your back, 2, and 1. Melt all the way down. Sweep that right arm up over your head and twist onto your back. You did a lot of hard work for that back today. Hug the knees into the chest. Circle the shins away from each other, massaging those hip flexors a little bit. Also getting a nice release in that low back. Reverse that circle. And let's go ahead and come into a happy baby. Hold on to the heels. If it feels good, you can extend the legs out nice and long, maybe wag the tailbone side to side. Deep breath. Bend those knees, extend the legs out nice and long. Shake the legs out. Let those shoulders soften down the back. And we'll take one deep breath to close it. Inhale. Big sigh. And let that back relax on the floor. Such nice work today, everybody. I hope that got you really using your back, opening your chest, working all those little muscles up and down the spine. Let me know how it goes for you.